You seem to take my death very coolly, Mrs. Sagamore.
I'm used to it.
Do you mean to tell me that you have so many clients driven to despair that you keep a prescription for them?
I do. It's infallible.
You're sure that they have all died painlessly and instantaneously?
No, they are all alive.
Alive? The prescription is a harmless fraud.
No, it's a deadly poison, but they don't take it.
Why?
I don't know, but they never do.
Well, I will. And I hope you will be lethally injected for giving it to me.
I'm only acting as your lawyer. You say you're going to commit suicide, and you come to me for advice. I'm doing my best for you so that you can die without wasting gas or diving off a cliff. I'll charge your executors $500.
Advising me how to kill
Not
myself.
today, tomorrow.
Why put it off until tomorrow?
I will do just as well tomorrow as I will today. And something amusing may happen this evening. Or tomorrow evening, there's no hurry.
You are a brute, a beast, and a pig. My life is nothing to you. You do not even ask what has driven me to this. You make money out of the death of your clients.
I do. There will be a lot of business associated with your death, and your husband is sure to come to settle affairs.
And you expect me to kill myself to make money for you?
Well, it is you who raised my expectations, sir.
Oh, St. Joan of Arc, listen to this man. Has it ever occurred to you that when someone's life is wrecked, they need a little sympathy and not a bottle of poison? You're as despicable as a psychiatrist.
I really can't sympathize with suicide. It doesn't appeal to me somehow. But if it has to be done, it had better be done promptly and scientifically.
Let's just go back to that line.
Yep.
And just like pick up the pace a little bit.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it is you who raised my expectations, sir.
You're as despicable as a psychiatrist.
I'm sorry, where are you?
So, St. Joan of Arc, listen to this man. Has it ever occurred to you that when someone's life is wrecked, they need a little sympathy and not a bottle of poison? You're as despicable as a psychiatrist.
I really don't sympathize with suicide. It doesn't appeal to me somehow. Still, if it has to be done, it should be done promptly and scientifically.
You don't even ask what Alexander has done to me.
It won't matter what he has done to you when you are dead. Why bother with it?
You are what my grandmother would have called an unmitigated hog, Julius Sagamore.
But why worry about me? The prescription will cure everything.
Yeah, the prescription. There.
It is infallible. And now that you've blown off some steam, suppose you sit down and tell me all about it.
Oh, you call the outcry of an anguished heart blowing off steam, do you?
What else would you call it?
Never mind. I can see now that you are not a man. You are a rhinoceros. You are also a boob.
I'm only a lawyer.
You're a rotten lawyer. You are not a gentleman, and you're a disgrace to your late uncle. Do you know that? You insult me in my distress. You back up my amoral spouse against me. You have no decency, not the tiniest understanding. You're a fish with the soul of a black beetle. Do you hear?
Yes, I hear, and I congratulate myself on the actions for the libel I shall have to defend when you do me the honor of making me your solicitor.
You're so wrong. I never utter a libel. My father instructed me most carefully in the law of libel. If I questioned your solvency, that would be a libel. If I suggested that you're unfaithful to your wife, that would also be a libel. But if I call you a rhinoceros, which you are, a most unmitigated rhinoceros, that is only vulgar abuse. I take good care to confine myself to vulgar abuse, and I have never had an action for libel taken against me. Is that the law, or is it not?
I really don't know. I'll have to look it up in my law.
You need not. I instruct you that it is the law. My father always had to instruct his lawyers in the law. You guys are good at nothing except practice. My father was a great man. Every day of his life he did things that nobody ever dreamt him to. I am not perhaps a great man, but I am his son, and as such I am an unusual man. You will take the law from me and do exactly as I tell you to.
That will simplify our relations considerably, sir.
And remember this, I have no sense of humor. I will not be laughed at.
I should not dream of laughing at a man with an income of 50 million.
Have you a sense of humor?
I try to keep it in check, but I'm afraid I have a little... You appeal to it somehow.
And I tell you in cold blood, after the most careful consideration of my words, that you are a heartless rotter. My distress, my disgrace, my humiliation, the horrible mess and failure I have made of my life seem to you merely funny. If it were not that my father had warned me never to employ a lawyer who had no sense of humour, I would have walked out of this office and deprived you of a client whose fortune may prove a fortune to you.
But, my dear, I don't know anything about your distress, your disgrace, the mess you have made of your life. How am I supposed to laugh at something I don't know? And if I am laughing, and am I laughing, it is not at your misfortune, but at you.
Let's do that bit one more time. Kind of almost